So I recently heard about this new Netflix show, La Palma. You may have heard of it. You may have watched it. It's a Norwegian show about a family who are on a Christmas vacation that is cut short by a volcanic eruption that causes the largest tsunami in history. So it's all in Norwegian, obviously. But apparently for the English dub, Netflix have used AI to match the mouths to the dub. I saw someone on Reddit say, La Palma has seriously uncanny valley problems thanks to the AI dubbing. At first it seemed like the camera was panning away from their faces when they were talking, but now it just seems like watching CGI from 2000 plastered on human faces. Now at this point I didn't know if this was true, so I did some digging. I was seeing a lot of mixed reports on Reddit and TikTok about this whole AI dub thing. A few people saying they did see it, a few people saying they didn't see it. Someone was claiming that Norwegian shows often shoot a Norwegian version and English version at the same time. Other people were just saying that the way Norwegians speak is similar to English, so some of it matches up. So obviously the natural thing to do is watch the Netflix show myself and see if it's there. I couldn't see any evidence of it. Maybe that feature just isn't rolled out to me. But then I saw this TikTok and it looks bad.
How was your guys' afternoon?
Let me see. Our afternoon, it was really good. Wonderful.
That's good.
Yeah, give the boy a pool and he's totally happy.
Did you see what he was drawing?
Yeah.
At Star Trek?
That's pretty distracting, right? And speaking of distracting, I found an article from Distractify. Never heard of them. And in the article it said, recently, Netflix viewers have noticed a new feature for vocal dubs on some of their favourite programmes. The streaming giant has utilised artificial intelligence software to morph the mouth movements of actors in order to make it appear as if they're speaking a dubbed audio track natively. There we go. So it seems like it's true then, and I've seen some evidence via TikTok. Apparently it's really creeping people out, to the point where they're changing it from the English dub version back to the original language and watching the subs just because it looks so creepy. Now, say what you will about AI and AI video and AI tech, but this sparked a few questions for me. Did anyone want this feature? Did anyone ask for this? Did anyone really want this? And have people's attention spans really gotten that bad that we can't just read the subtitles? And lastly, why do we need this? It feels like Netflix was so obsessed with the fact that they didn't stop to think about whether they should. Look, it's not like dubbing in films is anything new. Remember those kung fu movies with the really bad dubbing? Yeah. And I get it. It's distracting to watch something where the mouth doesn't match up with the voice. But if you enjoy watching dub things, you kind of get used to it. I personally don't like it. But on the other hand, it's super distracting to see a mouth move in a weird way. You know that shot, you know that famous shot of Henry Cavill where they had to remove his mustache? Like they had to use CGI to remove his mustache and his mouth just looks so uncanny. It just doesn't look good, does it? And if you're seeing that through like a whole film or a TV series, it's not good. And yeah, I know dubbing is a huge thing across the world. There's a lot of English language films that are dubbed in multiple languages for foreign audiences. Often the same voice actor will dub the same actor in multiple films just so there's some consistency. And lots of anime has English dub versions. Apparently the dub versus sub debate is very common among anime fans. But I couldn't imagine watching Parasite, for instance, with an English dub. It would just feel like wrong and a disservice to the filmmakers and the actors. I actually saw a post on Threads a couple of weeks ago from someone saying something like, as soon as I clock a Netflix show is dubbed over, I'm switching it off. And I just thought, okay, but why not just watch it with subtitles? You're missing out on some good TV and some good films if you're not willing to watch stuff in foreign languages. Anyway, I won't get into that. And look, I get it. Some people might find it difficult to watch things with subtitles and keep up with the subs and the action at the same time. I get it. They might just find that the dub version is easier to watch. Sure, that's fine. But all of this got me thinking about Squid Game and how massive a success that was, despite being in Korean. And how amazing it was that a South Korean show could be so universally loved. But I was struck with a terrible thought. What if all of these people that were watching Squid Game were actually watching it with the English dub? So naturally, I decided to post on Threads about it and just ask people. So I said, I'm curious, did most people watch Squid Game in Korean with subtitles or the English dub version? Now I had 58 replies, and to be honest, most of them were saying always with subs. I watched it in the original audio with subtitles. English dub felt weird. Original language with subs. Korean with subs all the way. I want to fully experience the actors' performances. Exactly. Korean with subs, of course. Subs, subtitles, never dubbed. Always listen to the language. It's beautiful. Any foreign movie series, I prefer to watch them in the original languages. If they are in English, I prefer to watch them without subs or otherwise with English subs. Basically, a lot of people were saying subs. So most people that responded to my post seem to have watched it in the original language with subtitles. But I'm kind of in this bubble where everyone I'm probably interacting with threads is like a bit of like a film snob, or like, you know, enjoys South Korean cinema or whatever it may be. But the responses are going to be quite biased in one way. So I wasn't actually getting a full spectrum of the answers. And I know that because I found an article from Pop Geeks. Never heard of them. Must be reliable though. And they had a video from the Wall Street Journal linked in their article. Pop Geeks, Wall Street Journal. That video revealed that apparently Squid Game was dubbed in 12 languages. 12. And in the Pop Geeks article, they claimed, and I quote, 60% of the people who watch Squid Game have chosen the English voice version. The original has better quality, but some people just don't want to read subtitles. 60%, allegedly. Look, I don't know how reliable this source is, and I couldn't find any other sources, and Netflix don't really post any stats or info on this sort of stuff officially. But that is pretty crazy to me. 60% of people. Either way, whether it's true or not, there clearly must be an appetite for dubbed content on Netflix. There is no way in hell that Netflix are not basing this on some sort of research. Their whole thing is about algorithms and, like, you know, they love that shit. They love that shit. They want people to watch. They just want you to watch. They don't care. That's why Netflix have so much shit on its platform. They don't care about quality anymore. They just get it out and make people watch, keep people subscribed. I'm ranting now. Let me get back to my script. There's no way they would have made the move to use this AI dubbing feature without it being backed by some sort of research or statistics or numbers that show that people watch dubbed content. I asked a question earlier about people's attention spans, like, have they gotten really bad to the point where we need this? And the answer is yes. According to a study published in Nature Communications, again, never heard of it, found that the average human attention span has significantly decreased over the past 2 decades, correlating with increased digital media consumption. The fast-paced nature of these platforms may contribute to shorter attention spans, making sustained focus on tasks more challenging. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that most of the people who clicked on this video didn't finish watching it. And if you're still here, wow, look at you. What an attention span. And if you haven't scrolled on your phone as well whilst watching this, or looked at another tab, then oh my god, you're amazing. Just keep doing you, you're perfect. I've definitely noticed it within myself. Like, I'll be watching a TV show on Netflix and I'll be scrolling on my phone, and sometimes I'll even be watching a film or something and I'll be scrolling. I'll be watching TikTok. I'll be watching something on my small screen while something plays on my big screen. Why can I not just focus on the big screen thing? It's because I'm not getting that instant gratification. It takes like 2 hours for something to pay off. Why would I sit around and watch that when I can watch a 15-second video about a cat doing a backflip? My point being, it's difficult in this day and age to keep our minds focused on one particular thing, and it's a shame. It's a big shame. But what are you going to do? We're addicted. Phones are the most addictive thing. Like, these tiny screens, everyone is addicted. Kids are addicted. Adults are addicted. Like, it's bad, but we all just kind of like shrug it off. This is a whole nother topic that I'm getting into here, but it ties back. I promise, it ties back. So yeah, our attention spans, not good. And I wholeheartedly believe that Netflix knows this and are actively creating content to be as engaging as possible, in whatever way they can, to keep you watching on their platform, including using AI to create a more convincing dub so that you don't have to read the subs. And so with season 2 of Netflix, what? And with season 2 of Squid Game coming soon, I am wondering if Netflix are going to be using this AI tech to match the mouths to the dub. Surely, right? They're trying it out. Seems likely. And it does make me wonder, what AI tech will Netflix use in the future to keep our eyes glued to the screens and those Netflix subscriptions active? We're stepping into an entirely new era of filmmaking and video creation. And amidst all this advancing technology, I worry. I worry that we're losing the artistry and authenticity of cinema, the raw, unfiltered performances of actors. Is anything real anymore? Perhaps this will drive people back to the theatre, seeking the visceral experience of witnessing genuine performances again. I don't really know where we're headed and how to feel about it. Do you? Thanks for watching this video. I just want to say, if you enjoy watching the dub versions of things, that's fine. I'm not gatekeeping. You do you. We all enjoy things in different ways. I just kind of wanted to make a video about this weird AI tech and where this is all heading. Anyways, thank you, and if you like this video, subscribe or something, I don't know, do what you want.